So today we're doing 7.1, day 2. And today, the main difference in today is we're going to add exterior angles in. So you have this in your little half sheet, but it's using exterior angles, measures of polygons. So yesterday we did the interior angles, and we had to use the formula n minus 2 times 180 to get the sum or the total of what it all equals. On exterior angles, you don't have to calculate it. Exterior angles always add up to 360, no matter how many sides, okay? It's not dependent on the sides. Every single convex polygon adds up to 360 with their exterior angles, okay? And so the interior, you have to calculate exterior 360. And so I like this little drawing here because it just shows if you took all your little exteriors and you put them together, you would form a perfect circle, okay? Which hence a circle is 360 degrees. Okay? So the theorem just says, same thing like I just said, if it's a convex polygon, then you're going to have 360 degrees all the way around. So let's do an example. Number 1, find x. Okay? So we know that these are all exterior angles because exterior is where? Outside. Interior is where? Inside. Okay? So we're working with the exterior, so we're going to add these all up. X plus 78 plus 106 plus 65. And what do we say exterior all adds up to equal? 360. Okay. And then you're going to simply solve for x. What's our first thing we need to do when we solve for x here? Combine like terms. So I have an x, 78, 106, and 65. Nothing to combine with the x with. What does those three numbers add up to equal, though?
249.
249. And last step we're going to do is what, class? Subtract the 249. To move it to the right. X equals 111. You all agree? Okay. All right. So it's pretty simple. Now, a lot of people look at that and say, well, I don't need to set it up in an equation like that. I can just do, I know they all add to 360. I'm only missing one. So I'll add the 3 I know and subtract from 360, right? And that would give you the right answer. But make sure you do know how to do it this way, because they could very well, and on your worksheet they actually have it, they're going to have like one where it's like there'll be multiple, it'll be like a 5-sided figure, 6-sided figure, something like that. And one of them will be 2x, another one will be 3x. Okay? So you got to line it up in that algebraic equation, or if not, like you're going to mess up at the end. Okay? So you need to know how to do it algebraically like this. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Example 2. And I messed up. It should say regular right here. So make sure you write somewhere on your little half sheet that I gave you that it's a regular 45 gon. So it says find the measure of each interior and each exterior angle of a regular 45 gon. Okay, so it said we're looking for interior, and I'm looking for the exterior. All right. Regular 45 gon. So a regular polygon means that it is equilateral and is equiangular. What does equilateral mean? All sides are the same length, right? What does equiangular mean? All the angles are the same, right? Okay, they're all congruent with one another. So if it's a regular 45 gon, it's all sides are the same, all angles are the same. So I need to find the measure of the interior angles. What is that word in front of each? I'm sorry, the one in front of interior. Each, right? In front of interior is each. Okay. So it wants each interior angle. So it doesn't say the sum of them, not the total. It wants how much is each individual angle. Now, does anybody know how we could find the sum of the interior angles? So like I said, you would find the sum, the total of how much the interior angles add up to, and then divide it by how many sides there are, and it'll give you what each angle is. Okay. So we need to find the sum of the interior. Does anybody remember the formula for finding the sum of interior?
45 minus 2 times 180.
Okay, so which is n minus 2 times 180 is a sum. And as he said, it's going to be 45
7 times 740.
times 180. And you got 740?
Yes.
And that gives us 740. Okay. Now, we said that we need the sum, and we need to divide it by the number of sides. So the sum is here, 740. And how many sides? 45. And what does that give you? 172. So each interior angle is 172 degrees. All right, now let's do the exterior. It's going to be the same thing. It's the sum divided by the number of sides. What's the sum of the exterior, though? 360, right? We said the exterior sum's always 360. So this one's a little easier, and then it's divided by 45 again. And what do you get? 8. So each exterior angle is 8 degrees. So here's some other formulas for regular polygons. These formulas, you want to use these when you're looking for the number of sides. So if you want to make note, like use these formulas when looking for the number of sides. And y'all know the pound sign stands for number, right? Okay. I know it's hashtag on most things nowadays, but it's the technical name for that symbol is pound, and it stands for number. So if we're looking for the number of sides, which is n, we're going to, for interior angles, we'll use that first one, 360 divided by 180 minus x, and x is a given angle value. And then the exterior is just 360 divided by x. Example 3 says, find the number of sides for the regular described. So the first one is each interior angle has a measure of 156 degrees. So if it's interior, remember that formula they gave us for interior is 360 over what? What is it? 180 minus x. All right, now that 156 degrees, do y'all think we're going to plug that in for the n or for the x? Why? You're correct, but why? Good, because it's the angle measure, right? And x represents the angle measure. And we covered that in the slide before. So n is the number of sides. So that's what we're looking for. Then 360 over 180 minus 156. Now, when you put this in your calculator, and if you're going to do it all in one step, what you need to do to get the correct is you need to put these in parentheses. If you don't put them in parentheses, it'll give you the wrong answer. So y'all tell me what you get when you... 15? Is that what everybody got? Right. Last one, the exterior angle has a measure of 9 degrees. So if it's exterior, the formula is 360 over x. We know that the 9 degrees is the angle measure, so it's our x. Then we'll do 360 divided by 9. And what do you get, class? 40. So it's 40 sides.